My name's Kevin Fisher. We're getting ready to get a tour of Fisher Strength and Health here at 209 Gray Avenue. Okay, so the way this works, if you're the first person at the gym and the place is empty, which actually there are times throughout the day where you want to train by yourself or just with a couple people, there's lots of downtime here. The gym's not overcrowded. This is kind of the before dinner hour. We're pretty crowded right now, or you can see it's not that crowded, but you know, there's people training here. There's a touchpad security lock system on the gate. If you come in there and just hit that touchpad, and you gotta join the gym to get the combination, sorry. And so that opens up the gate. You have your own key. These doors will be locked and closed. And you use your key. You come in through the gym. There's light switches everywhere for convenience. You can turn the lights on as soon as you come in. Light switches over here. This door is usually open. We got all kinds of things going on here. Bridget just had a cardio class here where she has a number of people training all the way from beginning to advanced. Bridget's a stud. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's super well trained, great lady, knows her stuff. Right? You can see everybody's sweating, can barely bend over. All right? We got powerlifters in here training. We got Kenji over here. He does some MMA stuff and some boxing. Beats the crap out of this bag, and it's like a cardio machine. You can see that the gym's extremely varied with all the different training that's going on. This is generally just a big open area where people do all kinds of different things. There's designated times for the classes, so if you don't like the class setting, you just come at different times. But it works well because we got a trainer training over here on this side, Scott. He's training a couple different people over here in some traditional weight training moves. And at the same time, we have trainers, throughout the gym. We got classes over here, individual people training on their own. So it works. It's a great gym, very unique in that it has all these different areas and different things that you can do. Tall ceilings, skylights, big wide open entrances where you can train, get lots of fresh air. You've got a view of the mountains here. It's a great environment to train in. Of course, I'm biased because I own the place, but whatever. You have to see for yourself, come in and train and see how you like it. We have a throwing wall over here, so if you want to take some of the medicine balls, you can throw them up against the wall. Not too many places have a wall where you can do ballistic type abdominal training like that. The gym's well organized, it's clean. We keep the balls up there for people to use on their own. We have by far, without question, the main powerlifting Olympic lifting area in town here. We have a monolift for competitive squatting. Not everybody uses this, but if you're into heavy duty training, Thad comes up from Ventura, does 1,000-pound squats out of this facility right here. He also has his own place down there, but people come in to get an environment of powerlifting training going on. This is the more traditional side. We have a big heavy-duty squat rack. This is actually one of my favorite pieces. These rhino hooks are really good for catching the weight when you've done lots of heavy work. You can come right back into the rack with it and be able to have a safe transference of the bar back into the rack. We have elastic bands, sandbags, all different types of strength training devices here. Not for everybody, but for sure if you're a superior athlete and you're trying to get a higher level training, we are totally equipped for that. We have probably 200 pounds, actually more than that, probably about 300 pounds of chains over here. We hook chains up to do different type of dynamic stability training. We have dumbbells up to 140s. We have a great platform over here for doing any type of heavy throw work with kettlebells, Olympic lifting, deadlifting. And to my knowledge, it's the only place in town that actually has a deadlift or floor area that's designed to absorb shock if you're trying to do heavy weights. And then you can see we have the traditional stuff. We have benches that have a special material on them, so if you're trying to compete in get a stronger upper body, a stronger bench. This is a very traction-oriented material. For competition width, competition height, some guys and women really like to have a big bench, and you can definitely push yourself on these types of benches. Order the material special for competition. Got a deadlift machine. We have a great upright single leg hamstring curl machine. And, not everybody likes machines, but we have a good balance between traditional machines and free weights and open area. We have a reverse hyper and a glute ham raise. That's the Michael Yes's version of the glute ham raise. He's the guy who invented that. We have a shower facility over here. We're standing at the deadlift area, or the area where you can actually let weight fall on the ground. Most gyms do not allow you to throw weight on the ground, use chalk. We encourage it, whatever it takes to get the weight moving and to finish a rep, finish a set. We encourage as much heavy-duty training as you're willing to do. A little bit different than a CrossFit approach. They train just as hard. It's an intense training gym. We have the advantage of having sleds that we drag up and down the street. Again, different type of training. It's great cardio work. It's great glute work. The glutes are one of the main areas of your body that you need to have a strong stability with to protect your back and to be a good athlete. You want your glute firing quickly. We do a ton of stabilization work on the glutes, and we do power work on the glutes. So we have this type of a sled, and it's nice because the street's not that crowded, and men and women both take the sled and they just drag it up and down the street. You get your heart rate up 130, 140, 150, depending on the weight that you use. We also have a pushing sled that people like to use over here. So we're really lucky to have a street that's not very busy. We're only a couple blocks from the beach, and the street, the neighbors are cool with it. We have a dance studio over here. There's a gym on the other couple blocks away over there. There's another gym over here. So the neighbors are used to seeing people running around the block and training. And this area is nice because if you want to come in and train later at night, close the gate and kind of have your own little private area. But we really like having a designated area to do some heavy throws, heavy lifting, kettlebell work, Olympic lifts, snatches. We had a woman here training from Colorado Springs, training for the United States Olympic team. She came to this gym because we had the equipment for her to train with. So
now, if I'm a personal trainer and I have clients, can I train people here in this space?
Absolutely. Basically, you would come and talk to me about that. You can actually designate this space as your own. We usually do that if a trainer has more than 3 people, and they can, actually schedule to use this space, and then nobody else can use this space while they're putting on their class or training.
And all the equipment is at my disposal.
Yes.
The balls, the BOSUs, pretty much everything here. So
everything here, anybody can use. So, anyways, that's a tour of the gym, and hopefully we'll get some more videos up so you can check them out through the website. And thanks for listening. Come give us a try.